it's most crucial that we talk about the most important thing about this video. And that is, my sister knitted me a toque. Now in person I've gotten 2 comments. One is I look like a crushed candy cane. Perfectly fine with that. Second one, that it reminds people of sprinkle icing. Also okay with that. So I'm just gonna say to my sister, you nailed it. Four Seasons Project Pan was created by none other than the panning wizards Jessica and Amanda themselves, who will be linked down below. This project, it's supposed to be I know, Huxley. She wants to go outside and play for the 3rd time today. And it's only mid-afternoon. Anyways, we are going after this, don't worry. But it's to incorporate products that have names of seasons, colors of seasons, like you kind of establish it with a season based on how it looks or what it's called. I, however, took this a little bit differently because you know me. I always have to ruin projects or overwhelm myself with projects. It's one or the other. So what I did is I brought in products that I was like, you know what, it's winter time. I can focus in on these products. Like, it's just so suitable. And then I was like, okay, come springtime, I can switch them to more spring-based products. So that's kind of what I did. So when I started this project, I had all my winter stuff that I'm like, if I don't use them up now, they're probably going to be waiting until at least late fall or winter. So I'm going to tell you how those went, and then I'm going to bring in my spring products, but I kind of did more like spring summer products because I suck at updating. So I was like, if I bring everything in now and if I don't update you halfway through, at least I can continue with my products and not feel like a complete hole. So let's get into how my winter products went. I'm going to start with the most exciting ones, and that's because they're empty. The first one is the Lucas's Paw Paw ointment. This is supposed to be more like a natural Neosporin. I am just gonna say, from my personal point of view, I think I would rather stick with a petroleum jelly or a petroleum based kind of product, because that's essentially what these are, just without the actives. But from what I've looked into science, What? The science that I found behind them is kind of just like, it could work, but it doesn't do any harm kind of thing. So I'm like, why am I paying extra for something that just could work? So fun trying it. It's all the rage when you go to Australia. So happy I got the chance to. I just wouldn't repurchase, and you know what? That's okay because it's not that accessible here now where I live. So anyway, thanks for the fun time. That's what she said. Moving on, I have the Apayu Pure Block Tone Up Sun Base. I'm happy this is gone. I have to say, efficacy-wise, muy bueno, perfecto. I did not burn once. I did not get any redness. I actually am surprised I didn't even get irritated skin from this. And the reason I say that, this is heavily fragranced. Heavily. This smells like the textbook definition of a department store sunscreen. Like, it's so strong, like it doesn't dissipate, it kind of lingers, and then it's also tinted. I'm gonna say to my deep melanin friends, which I doubt you watch this channel because like I'm the color paper, so what could I share with you? I'm just gonna say stay away from this because it's probably gonna kind of like tone down your skin and maybe make you look a little bit ashy or a little bit dull. And to my fellow paper colored friends, this is gonna make you look like dirty paper. Like somebody's hand was dirty and they rubbed it on a sheet of paper. That's how this is gonna make you look. So if you are kind of like that light medium range, you might like it if you can handle department store fragrance. However, it was $9, so I'm not too upset. Happy I've gone through it. Not gonna repurchase. All right, now 2 products that seem to be never ending because I keep frankening them. That's actually kind of hard to say. First one is CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. I am not even sure what possible percentage of CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser this could possibly be at this point. Like, it is so many things. Anything I put in here is either cream-based, oil-based, something you put on dry skin, then you kind of work into the skin and emulsify afterwards. Like, everything is kind of the same idea. I'm just not sure what the ratio of products is at this point. However, it's enjoyable. The only thing I don't enjoy is I put the Holy Frog Lily Milky Wash in here and now it smells like flowers. Subtle, but it smells like flowers. So I was doing good up until that point, but you know, still gonna use this. I think this is great for spring and summer for me just because I do have dehydrated skin, so I don't tend to like wash my skin in the morning, and if I do, it's with this. So this is gentle enough that I can get away with it. So I'm gonna continue that. I'm gonna try and stop frankening it because I think at some point I need to realize the products in here could go bad. So even if I'm mixing in new products, this is only as good as the oldest product that's in here. So I need to stop, need to use it up, and then we can buy new products and franken them all over again, right? Two last products in skincare. I have the Le Bite Mer Lip Balm that is now the Le Bite Mer Purely's Loud Co Lip Balm. It went from the consistency of like pliable wax to like a soft moisturizing cream, so I clearly screwed that up. It went from a night mask to like a day lip balm, so damn. But you know what, you only learn by trying, so clearly that was not the right move. I'm going to use it up. I do have another agave lip mask in my collection, so who knows, maybe I could thicken it up, but I did buy little dishes, like little glass dishes that I can mix a little bit in and maybe franken a little of it before I like ruin the whole product, or potentially, you know, make the product better. One of the two. Huxley. And then last for skincare, I have the I'm From Ginseng mask. I still stand by the fact that the overall experience of this is great, but the smell, it takes some getting used to. It's like a spicy department store scent. What? You trying to tell people that you don't get enough love? You got a rabbit's foot today. You got a plaque buster chew stick. You went for 3 walks. You got 3 ball plays, and you got extra cuddles, and it's only midway through the day. Somebody call PETA. But anyways, back to this. I'm almost done. Like, almost done. I don't know if I would repurchase this or not. Like, I really enjoy the warming sensation, the way it emulsifies off my skin. I just don't get any benefits from it, but it's such an enjoyable experience whenever I use it. So probably won't repurchase. However, it'll be one of those things, if I'm like, I need a face mask, I could see myself doing it. Alright, what do we have left? I have 2 nail polishes. I have the Meteoric from Formula X, which is like a cookies and cream sprinkle hexagonal flake kind of situation, and RGB's Steel, which is like a steel gray sort of color. I've used both of these multiple times, so that's exciting. The brush on this is starting to get really chunky, and the formulation is starting to get really like gloopy. It's not enjoyable to use anymore, even though it's really pretty. Love this. I remember when I first got this, I got this as a gift with purchase, and I was like, when the hell am I gonna use that? Like, that's no. And now I'm like, oh, I'm so happy I got that. So funny how tables turn. Other products that I have used one time, multiple times. This is the Huda Beauty liquid matte lipstick in the shade Silver Fox. I've tried this as a lip product. I've also used it as mascara, which I don't want to say it didn't work, it just didn't show up. So like, it went on easily, but you just couldn't tell my lashes from Silver Fox lashes. And I also used it as a liquid liner, which, did my screen just turn? Or have I always been that offset? Oh, it's you! But I used it as a liquid liner, and you have to take multiple layers to get it to at least show up, and it takes a while to dry, so I'm gonna say it was a no, but you know what, it was fun trying new ways to use it. And then Derek Lamb's 10 Crosby 2 AM Kiss smells like salted caramel apple cider. It smells delicious. If this touches my skin, instant stale smell, instant. So has to touch my clothes, only my clothes. I used it once, but I used it. Last 3 products, I'm pretty sure last 3 products, I used this. This was the Tarte's Light Camera Lashes. So late to the ball game. If you're looking for something reliable, natural kind of looking, basic, this is really good. Like, it coats my lashes in a thin kind of way, just kind of emphasizes my natural lash. Not a lot of volume, not a lot of length, just emphasizes what I've already kind of got. I'm enjoying using this, and this was a free sample, so if I had to pay full price for this, that might kind of change my opinion. But the free sample of it, so far so good. And the last two products I have are cream gel liners from ColourPop. I have DTLA, which is like a dusty grayish dark blue, and then I have Fastlane, which is kind of like an evergreen. I used both of these once, so again, yay for progress. Any progress is better than no progress. So that's my update on what I had for winter. Everything got used at least once. Skincare, we're gonna go outside after this. You just gotta be patient. Yeah, patience. I know, I'm teaching you about patience. That's a laughable matter. Okay, she's saying, you better make this quick. So I'll introduce my products really quickly. I used everything from last month at least once, except for skincare. I used multiple times, and I used up a couple of products. So on to what we have now. I am going to, you know, you're just gonna get yourself in trouble, right? Like, you're gonna get caught up in mommy's stand or in the cords, and there's gonna be a whole cluster F. Oh, honey, okay, come in, yeah. Oh, and then she backs away. Okay, we'll go. 2 puppy minutes. 2 puppy minutes. That's all mama needs. I want to say it's like having kids, but I don't have kids, so I really can't make that judgment, but wouldn't change it for the world though. So I'm going to be carrying over these 3 products. This is my La Bite Cluster F La Mer product, my Sarah Franken V, whatever you want to call it, and my last little bit of my I'm From Ginseng mask. I'm going to enjoy it while I have it, but let's get this out of here, because that's what products are for. You buy them to use them, not buy them to hold on to them, even though sometimes I disagree with that. These 2 products. Okay, you know what? If I get a single use out of these 2 products, I'm going to be happy. The first one is, let's go with this one, Biotherm Skin Fitness Firming and Recovery Body Emulsion. This is kind of like a magnesium camphor silicone based moisturizer. It is nice after a workout, but it feels, don't quote me on any science behind this because I haven't looked into it, but it feels kind of gimmicky, but it does also feel kind of nice. So slowly using this one up. I have actually used it a couple times this year, so you know what? Go me. And then the one that I'm like, if I even think about touching this, that's progress. This is the Not Your Mother's Beach Babe Texturizing Hair Cream. They say to put this in damp hair. Personally, for me, I like to wait until I'm usually like a straight hair kind of person, or let my natural curls fly. I'm not usually a style kind of person, so why I bought a texturizing cream, don't ask, because I don't know. I like to wait until my hair is like day before washing or same day as washing, and then I'll put this in, and it just kind of makes it that crunchy, beachy kind of esque. If I do it when it's freshly washed, it just feels like crunchy hair for like a week. So yeah, hopefully we can use that one once. Something, again, any progress is good progress. This is my Copper Tone Sensitive Skin. This is expired. Now, if anybody knows me, they're like, oh my god, like, are you okay? This is expired sunscreen. I wear this under my clothes as like a moisturizer. So my goal is to use it up, and to use it up quickly, but I have this and a full one in my cupboard. So this one's up to here, and then the other one is completely full. So I use it as a moisturizer, and then if it has any remaining sunscreen properties to it, because it's just recently expired, then at least I got some protection as well. But I want to use those up because they are expired. Alright, now I got a couple of things here, so let's go through this ASAP. I've got the Centella Green Level Unscented Sun SPF of 29. That's what I'm using currently. It's like right here, like it's so close to being empty, but every time I think a product is empty, it just doesn't seem to die. So that's the one I'm trying to use, and then I'm going to be replacing it with the Purito Comfy Water Sunblock SPF 29 again. These are anywhere between 19 and 29, depends what study you go with. I would always say go with a lower as precaution, so these should really read 19 if I'm following my own rules, but I didn't know that till after I'd written on them. So this is my next one, and that's just because apparently that's a nice summer-based formula. I'm trying, Huxley, I'm trying. So the next product I have is the polyglutamic acid. I almost added this in a project a week ago, 2 weeks ago, but I was like, nah, it's so close to empty, I'm not gonna even bother. It's been like 2 weeks, and I use this every single day, sometimes twice a day, and it's still here, so you gotta go. You gotta quit at some point. I don't even want to talk about this company. This company is on my no list right now, but this is, and it sucks because it was so hard to get and I tried so hard to get it and then I finally get it and then they just disappoint me. This is Crave Beauty's Out So Simple Water Cream. I couldn't use this in the winter. Anytime I used it in the winter, it dried out my skin, like dehydrated my skin to the, like, I couldn't even tell you if it was dry or dehydrated because it just overall felt like crap. But now that it's spring and summer, I'm able to use this under my sunscreen, which is this one. And this one does have some moisturizing properties to it. So my goal is to use that up and then never buy Crave again. So thank you for disappointing me, Lillian. Thank you. For scent, I have the Vanilla Apricot because Sudday Pacific never seems to disappoint me. So yeah, we're gonna throw that one in there. I've got the Tarte Beach Babe lipstick, which is kind of like a nudie color, but it's more on the peachy beige side, which I don't work very well with. So my goal is to find ways to use it up. Two mascaras that I really want to focus on, which are in multiple projects now, are Purple Prose and Yellow Goodbye from ColourPop. So a pastel yellow and a lavender. 3 nail polishes. We have Buddy, Winks, and Bitsy. We have it's like a mossy green, a yellow, and then it's supposed to be like a hot pink. I don't know. I was so excited for these nail polishes and then they just kind of, I don't want to say disappoint because they didn't disappoint, they just didn't hit the mark. So they felt kind of lackluster even though I still like them. Does that make sense? They weren't a 10 out of 10. They came here and they were like a 7 or an 8. So it's like, they're still nice, but they're just like not the 10 out of 10 that I was hoping. So hope that makes sense. I'm going to try and focus on my Limeade palette because it's really got a color for everything. I did use it today. I use green and I use yellow. So go me. Second last product, another sunscreen, is the Innisfree Daily Family Sunscreen. I don't know what the heck happened with this. This is gritty. Like there are balls of something, so I feel kind of uncomfortable using that one. So I've got leggings that have mesh on them and I use it where my mesh shows my skin because I'm like, it's gotta still have sunscreen in it because it's not too old, but I don't trust it to use it anywhere else. So that's what I'm using that as. And my last product for spring and summer is the Daily Sheet Mask Green Tea Soothing by Apeu. This is a 30 pack. So I'm debating, like, do I want to do a series of using one of these every single day and showing you if there's any results? Or do I just want to use these and have fun and then not put pressure on myself? Because anytime I put pressure on myself, I seem to suck at updating. Maybe I'll do Instagram. Maybe I'll show you my sheet mask selfie every single day for those of you who want to scroll past and give me a double click. But that's it. So that seems like a lot. That's my update for 4 seasons winter into spring and summer. So if I update you halfway through, I'm just going to be taking out some spring products, and if I don't, I will see you hopefully at the beginning of fall. You should see me between now and then. Should, keyword. I'm gonna go take Huxley out for another walk because if I don't, I'm pretty sure she's gonna eat me. So bye guys, thanks for checking in. I'll see you next time. Bye.